my name is Christine, and I was one of the people fortunate enough to be able to study abroad in Spain. I took a service learning course, and Professor Melanson, Sarah Melanson, was the one that put all of this together. And basically, we went to Besana, Spain, a little pueblo down there, actually up north of Spain, and it was an incredible experience. I was able to teach. My grade level was 2nd to 5th graders. I was able to make lesson plans, work with different teachers, and go on field trips and explore Spain, which was incredible. And I was able to learn about second language acquisition, able to experience the culture, stay with the host family and experience their culture, what they do as a family. And it was wonderful. I'm making this video in a sort of vlog manner, and I'm hoping that in seeing me capture the moments of Spain and what I did, it would inspire others to do this program and take it into consideration. Even if you don't want to teach, you learn so much about yourself and communicating with different age groups, and it's an experience that's a must-have, I must say. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my video. Buenaventura Gonzalez has my heart and soul. It was a school that had infantry all the way to 6th grade. Teachers tried really hard at their job. They didn't have apathy towards it or a disdain for it. They all really enjoyed coming to work every morning, and it was so wonderful to work with those kind of people, because it made me want to teach, which was good. It made me want to get up every morning and do my thing. Buenaventura Gonzalez is a primary school. I was able to teach 2nd to 5th grade with my professor Maite. I love her very much. She did 2nd to 5th grade, and they had this sort of rotation at the schools, and so she would teach 2nd in the morning, 5th 2nd period, 4th 3rd period. And honestly, it was exhausting going from different age groups to different age groups, because you did have to communicate with them differently based on their age and do different activities based on their age. You couldn't just do one lesson plan for the day for each class. That was almost impossible, because depending on the student or the age group, they may take it the wrong way. Not the wrong way, but they may not be at that level yet that the activity was designed for. So you had to simplify it in a way and still challenge them. So it was very interesting to be a part of that, and it was exhausting. Being a teacher is exhausting. So much love for all teachers out there, because dealing with all that energy from the different age groups, dealing with all those different types of personalities, it was exhausting and tiring, but it was a good exhaustion. You feel like you did something, which was nice. Our arrival to the school was incredible. We were greeted by the students with open arms, and they held a ceremony for us with signs that read, "Welcome American students," or "Spain loves you." They really know how to make you feel welcomed. Our second week in Besana was full of field trips. We supervised the younger students and took them to different places, such as Liencres, which is a beautiful forest that's on the way to the beach. We went to Magdalena Peninsula in Santander. Here we took the students to the beach to look for ancient treasures because they were learning about pirates. The older students went to the cave of Altamira, which is the first and oldest cave known to man. We saw the replica and walked through the exhibit to learn more about the cavemen. They also visited Santiana de Mar, which is a historic town near the cave of Altamira.
Like a good friend should, if the earth should dry, may your dreams never die. Clouds are sacred, nothing. The skies and old man waiting. You'll find me in a sea of dreams where no one cares about my words. I hear her voice. She laughs now. She loves me now and all.
We also took a trip on a boat and explored the sea and ate lots of oysters since the boat was built to catch them.
I'll take your word like a best friend should. If your heart should dry, may your eyes still cry.
I'm going to talk a little bit about our coursework and service. We were assigned to read this book. It is called Second Language Acquisition by Rod Ellis. Essentially, this book is kind of a guide to how to properly teach a second language to those who don't know second language. We did a journal every week based on these books, on what they said, and tried to relate our experiences back to these books. I found this book extremely helpful. There's a lot of good points. One of my favorites is basically linking. So you have to, in order for somebody to learn better, you have to link something that they're familiar with already. And that was a good teaching method in general, just connecting something with something else. So I really appreciated that tip from the book. I think the key to a successful study abroad is to have amazing host families, and I definitely hit the jackpot. They made my time there memorable and positive and helped me explore authentically. My favorite part of this entire trip is when they took me to Asturias, Spain, about 2 hours away from Besana. I traveled to their hometown and stayed in a house on top of the mountain near the Picos de Europa. As you can see, it's beautiful. And being from Florida, which is a dry swamp, I fell in love instantaneously. It was incredible to hike and see animals roam free and see the tiny village on top of the mountains. I'm definitely returning soon, and I'm so thankful for having one of the best host families who allowed me to explore, have fun, and took me everywhere. So thank you to them. As far as what I got out of this trip, it's life-changing. I learned so much about myself, emotionally and physically. I learned how out of shape I was climbing mountains, but after 4 weeks in Spain, I was healthier than ever. I ate better, and I mentally felt more positive. Helping others is my passion, and I love doing it every day. I learned that I may not want to be an English teacher, but hopefully I can teach theater and help kids express themselves in a safe environment. I learned how to be professional and maintain stable relationships with my coworkers, even when problems arise. My Spanish became fluent, and I learned gratitude and to be grateful for what I have at home and to make the most of it. Overall, this experience was life-changing. The academic part was very important, but it didn't even feel like too much work because I was mostly enjoying every second of it, and it felt like it was just a part of the experience. I'm fortunate to be one of the students that took part of the study abroad for the first time.
You'll find me in a sea of dreams where no one cares about my words.
This trip would not be possible if it weren't for Professor Sarah Melanson, the staff of Buenaventura Gonzalez, especially Teresa Martinez, the principal of Buenaventura, whom gave us wonderful hospitality at the school, Maite, the teacher that allowed me to teach and do my own thing, my host family, Isabel, Juan Carlos, Lydia, and David, the students of Buenaventura whom welcomed us with open arms. I would also like to thank the mayor of Besana, Spain, whom greeted us on our last day of work. Thank you for welcoming us and taking into consideration other people that would like to shadow or volunteer at the school that are Americans. A special thanks to SAGE, the Student Achievement Guided by Experience. Without them, this trip wouldn't be possible. I urge all of you to study abroad and learn something new in a new environment. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video was informative.